What's going on? It is Jason. Woo woo. Arigato, that's a mighty good coup. We are live in full effect. I just want to make sure my audio is on point. Am I live? Did I not go live? Let's see here. Maybe I'm not. Oh, here we are. Let's see. In full effect. I just want to make sure my audio is... Yeah, okay. I think I sound okay. I think I can probably boost it up just a tad bit, maybe. There we go. All right. Welcome. I'm excited for it tonight. I wasn't going to go live because I've been cranking on my iPhone 17 Pro Max video. And it's just a quick little simple video about me getting the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's nothing as you've seen from other creators out there, but it is something for me to do in reference to my iVlog, because I'm doing the alphabet vlog and I left off on H. Now I'm on I, and I is about my iPhone 17 Pro Max and basically why I got a new phone, because I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max about maybe a month or two ago. So getting a new phone doesn't seem like the right play, but unfortunately I had a falling out with AT&T and we switched to Verizon. So hence I got a new phone out of the deal, and I've gotten such great customer service from Verizon already, and I'm really impressed. So shout out to Verizon for being awesome. So, all right, how many of you guys, let me just say, doing a little shout out. I'm gonna pin that. Let's pin that bad boy. Yeah. All right. We're ready to rock. Cool. So, how'd everybody survive Halloween? Has it been... What's up, Joe Schmo? Happy Sunday, my brother. Appreciate you tuning in and hopping on and always showing support. But how'd your Halloween go? Did you get many trick-or-treaters? So I actually had to work kind of late, and it was a busy Friday for me, so I didn't really get home until later. Usually I'm home around 4:45, 5 o'clock, and then, 5:30-ish, usually I get home. And then, I didn't think I got home until like almost 6:30 Friday, or closer to a little after 6. And the kids were revving to go trick-or-treating. And so we took them around the neighborhood. They had a blast. And but my son actually preferred just hanging out, sitting in some chairs, and passing out candy. He's kind of a homebody that way. And it was really fun. So we got quite a few, went through several big old bags of candy and passed them out. And it was really cool seeing all the different costumes. Trying to think what my favorite costume was out of the bunch of people. A whole family came as like the whole, how do I say it? So we had an entire family. The mom was Freddy Krueger. The dad was Mike Myers. And then, is that his name from Halloween? And then the baby, what was the baby? The baby was wearing a Jason mask. So we had Jason, we had Mike Myers, and then we had Freddy Krueger. So it was quite an array. I think that was one of my favorite costumes out of everybody. So yeah, and gave a lot of candy away. So, but we got a lot of candy too, because the kids hit several houses and got a bunch of candy. My daughter loved it, and she had such a great time. Speaking of time, and speaking of Judah, so we don't have a time zone change, and it just is another reason why I love living where I'm living, because we don't have to worry about changing our time zone. When we lived in Alaska, we had to do it quite a bit, but here we don't ever have to worry about that. So that's kind of a fun. I think I live in the best time zone, period. Fight me on it. Just putting that out there. Because it's just I enjoy not having to worry about changing time zones and things like that. And then Judah, I don't know if you caught my previous live, but Judah did an art project where he had to illustrate in the form of pumpkins. He had to illustrate his favorite book. Well, he did Very Hungry Caterpillar, and he brought in his caterpillar eating a leaf made out of pumpkins, and he won first prize, which is super awesome. So he won first prize, and he got a gift. He got this little gift bag, and then he got to pick out a book from the library, any book that he wanted, and he picked a sea turtle book, How to Save the Sea Turtles, which is super dope. And he really enjoys turtles, so that was like his favorite book right there. And and that was a fun way to end the week when I found out that, we went trick-or-treating, we had a good Halloween, and then he actually won first prize at his pumpkin contest that we actually helped him with, but he had the creative idea and we rocked with it, and it was super fun and creative, and I liked how it turned out. So congratulations to my boy Judah. And then what else? Oh, he follows this art YouTube channel where they draw, and his dad and I think his kids and he has other guests on that do some really cool drawings, and he teaches kids how to draw and stuff like that. So my son follows him. So he's been doing these expandable drawings. So I don't know if you can tell what this is, but this is actually a toilet, and it's called the Toilet Monster. So he drew this, and I helped him draw it, but here's the Toilet Monster. So it starts out like a normal toilet. I'm just a normal toilet, and then it goes, yeah, I'm a toilet monster, blah, blah. So it was super fun. So he's done several of these. This is what we've been pretty much knocking out all weekend. He's done a Santa Claus one. He's done, what else? He's done the Toilet Monster. He's done a fish one, eating another fish. He did a heart for his mom, which was a really cute one. So, yeah, Mr. Judah, he's so creative. He's super creative, and he inspires me. So that's good. And he's only 5 years old, and but man, I get inspired by him. But my week went really well. This whole weekend was really fun. We got a lot done. I actually went and helped my wife yesterday because she needed help going thrifting, sourcing, as she calls it. So we went and picked out a whole bunch of they had this thing called a Free People event. She is like one of the top sellers on Whatnot in women's contemporary clothing. She's a premium seller, so she's got a huge fan base and clientele, so she shops for them and goes live Monday through Friday and just kills it, just sells a bunch of clothes, and she's been doing this for almost a year now, and she's really scaled her business, and she's doing really, really well at it, and I'm super proud of her. But I had to go because they had this huge event where I had to go. She said I got promoted from being the bag carrier in her to actually moving on up and going shopping with her. The pay is not the greatest, but I get paid out of love for my wife and just her loving me and things of that nature. But yeah, it was fun just to go and support her. And then every once in a while she'll let me pick out something to get or whatever, and I can grab something if I see something there on the shelves that I can't live without. I actually did get something this past Saturday, which was a Mountain Hardwear vest. It was a dope vest, and it's one of those down vests, really nice. It's one of those low-key thin down vests that they make. Really, really nice vest. And I'm a huge fan of Mountain Hardwear, the old school Mountain Hardwear, but the newer stuff's kind of trendy and fun too, but I'm a huge fan of the older Mountain Hardwear stuff. But the Mountain Hardwear coat, our vest I got, and it was only $19, and I was like, what? We got to get that. So it was a really dope vest. I wish I would have grabbed it and I could show you guys, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so yeah, did that yesterday, and then today I've been cleaning the house, taking care of the house while Leah went sourcing, taking care of the kids, keeping them watered and fed and alive. And then what else did I do? Oh, I worked on my iPhone 17 video, which unfortunately I didn't drop when I said I was going to drop it. I wanted to drop it last Monday, but man, I don't know what it's... I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I have been struggling lately to stay motivated to pump out videos like I once did. Like I've fired out video after video after video. I even did like several months straight every day, and all this energy, and it's just like, man, I don't have that same energy right now. I don't know if something is wrong with me, but it's after the 90 hard, and I'm just going to be completely honest. After the 90 hard, where I pushed myself, I was doing videos and I was working out twice a day and journaling and doing the 90 hard. It wrecked me. Like, I have to be honest. I thought, you want to say like you can survive anything and you can grit through anything, which I did. I gritted through it. It was very challenging, and I ended up completing it and by the hair of my chinny chin. But man, after that, I haven't done nothing. I haven't been running. I haven't been working out. I haven't been cranking on videos like I once was. And I had this whole, like, after I do the 90 hard, I'm going to really pour into doing better videos than what I'm doing now and just getting more immersed in that. And I just don't have the fire like I once had. I don't know what it is. I really love and enjoy creating and doing videos and pumping out videos for you guys. But man, my energy to get those knocked out is just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm older now or that 90 hard just depleted me mentally and physically. Yeah, I just don't get it. And it's sad. Like, I feel, well, that's the other thing, is I worked through this, to be quite honest, and I'm not holding a resentment towards myself with it, which to me is growth. Like, I'm not sitting here stressing out about it and beating myself up because I'm not cranking out videos or working out like I should be or any of that stuff. I've actually processed this and allowed the space for me to just do things on my own time and not worry about whether or not I get a video out or I have to run a certain amount of miles today or whatever the case may be, like I used to be. I used to be really obsessed with that to the point that it was creeping on unhealthy. But so now I process it. I've worked with it with my sponsor, and he really thinks I should start working out again because I'm older and I need to physically keep myself healthy. And he says that he can tell that I've been a little bit more agitated and frustrated, which he's not wrong. And so he thinks I should get back to, pushing out some of this frustration and anger in the form of me working out, which I do need to do that. But at the same time, I haven't really beat myself up over it, and that to include creating content. So I've been kind of slow rolling, which is not good when you're trying to like push this initiative of hitting more subscribers and things of that nature. But honestly, I don't You just don't have the energy. Like last night, I was trying to edit the video, and I got to like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I just got hit with just, I don't want to work on it right now. And I just shut my laptop down, and I just went to bed. And I've been prioritizing sleep more than anything now lately, and it's, I don't know. Anyway, this has been a very long soapbox, so I apologize for that. I do have some stuff that I want to talk about. So, what was it? My buddy Joseph dropped a video about me winning this thing where he threw a dart onto the dartboard, and he said that he's sending me a gift or a prize or whatever for doing that. It's a very small, unique gift for me winning that, and then he shouted me out, which was really kind of him. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I got it in the mail, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a unboxing of sorts and open it up. So a nice little card here. Oh, cool. What? No way. So there's that. He says I'm a star. Aw, dude. And then my whole obsession with Bigfoot and Yetis and everything. So there's this cool sticker. Look at that. And then he got me a gift card to Amazon, which is so awesome. So Joseph, thank you so much. What does this say? Dude, first off, let me just say I'm so thankful to have you as one of my earliest supporters on YouTube. Likewise, dude, man, I appreciate you, and thank you for supporting me. And I enjoy supporting you. I enjoy your content, and you're a good dude. That's what I admire the most about you as a creator and you as a human being, is you're just a wholesome, good dude. And the world needs more Josephs in it, and I appreciate you, man. So yeah, I definitely would consider you a friend. But he said blessings, appreciation, and so I got it. So I got some stickers and I got a gift card from my boy Joseph. Dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I should do an easy 45, get back on the horse, Joe. I mean, even just going for a walk. I should just get my butt outside and just go for a walk, but I've been not feeling it, which is not good. I need to do it, though. I need to get back to it, which I'm going to. And here's how my mind works. This is how I know I'm truly an alcoholic addict, because I haven't done nothing since I finished the 90 hard, which, when did I finish that? In March of 2025, the end of March. So the beginning of April 2025, I finished the 90 hard challenge, which was 90 days of just torture. It was a very hard thing to do. Did 2 workouts a day, drank a gallon of water, really scaled back what I ate, and then journaled for 30 minutes a day and did some reading. So yeah, it was a very intense 90 days. And then I finished that April. So we got May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We're creeping into November here. And or we're in November. It's November 2nd. And so that's 7 months of not doing nothing. 7 months, not doing nothing. And where's my mind goes. This is how I know I'm truly an alcoholic addict, and I just have addict thinking. Oh, I want to go ahead and start doing ultras. That's how my mind just works. It's so broken sometimes. It's like, oh, well, I'm not doing nothing. I haven't done anything for 8 months, so let's go do an ultra. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Instead of just like gradually, I just go. I got a problem. So, but I do want to start doing ultras. I haven't spoken life into it yet because I'm concerned that once I speak life to it, I don't want to commit to something and not follow through with it. So I'm really and I have to talk to the wife about it because it's going to take a lot to start training for ultras. I've done ultras in the past. So I know this was back when I was a peak physical endurance athlete. Not anywhere near that now, obviously. But I know what it's going to take. I already know mentally, physically, like I know where I need to go and how I get there is going to take up time. And I just don't know if my wife is, I'm pushing so much with just growing the beard out. I don't know if she's going to be okay with me starting to compete in ultras. So I got to definitely have a conversation with her and talk to her about it. But yeah, it's so funny. That's where my mind goes, man. so broken. All right. Well, I did the unboxing. I talked a little bit about my week and how awesome that was. The Halloween judo winning first place. If you guys are new or tuning in for the first time or watching this at a later time, every Sunday I do go live, like I'm live right now. And if you're not watching it live or you're new to watching me live, I dive into the back end of my YouTube. I have, and I'm going to continuous to do this. I'm going to continually do this every time I'm live on Sundays. That's the plan. So I need more coffee. My brain's not firing. So that's where I'm at. I go live and I like to basically dive into the numbers and share that with all of you, especially since you guys have come along with me on this journey, especially like my boy Joe Schmo, who chimed in on the chat there, and he's been following my channel for a very long time, back in my Alaska days, back in my early days of creating content. So appreciate him. But yeah, I've been doing this YouTube thing since like 2017, 2018. So I've been doing it for a minute, and you would think I would have more subscribers than I have, but hey, everything happens the way that it happens, and I'm okay with it because I'm creating the things that I want to create and sharing them with the people who tune in, subscribe, and come along with me on this journey. So for those people, I share the numbers, and sometimes there's positive growth and sometimes there's a decline in things, which happens, which is okay. And I'm okay with it, but I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to share the information, even if I get to the point where I can monetize and start diving into, sharing all what that looks like. If I get to that point in my YouTube journey, then I'm going to share that with you guys, and I have no qualms. I got nothing to hide, and I'm fully transparent. I'm not going to be embarrassed if I make a penny on a video or if I don't make anything. It doesn't really matter. I create things that I enjoy creating, and I enjoy sharing them with you guys who tune in and follow along with me on this journey. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the numbers. Now, I have a setup here that I enjoy utilizing. It's a switcher. I have my talking head cam right here. I have my MacBook right there. Let me see. Yeah, so I have my MacBook here. You're seeing my OBS, which is like Inception probably for you guys. So I have that, and then that way you can see exactly how I'm seeing it, because I don't go and check this stuff out beforehand. We're walking through it all together, and then I compare it from this week to the previous week, and we'll see how the actual channel is doing. So without further ado, I tip my cup to you, and we'll go ahead and get into the numbers. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open up YouTube, and then we'll go ahead and blow this up. There we are. This dude, Justin Phillip, is awesome. He goes live every Sunday, so usually after I go live, he's still typically on, and I go and tune in. Even if he's already ended, I tune into his channel. He's got really good information. He just did a really dope short film that was really cool. It was an intense kind of short film. You know, it was rough in form of like, but it really showed his depth as an actor, as a creator. So I found it really awesome. So anyway, I enjoy his content, and he's just layman and keeps it real and down to earth. And he's just really, he used to be an actor. Well, he still is an actor, I think. And now he's a YouTuber, and he's DP'd some features and a bunch of other things. So he's really a cool creator. I enjoy his content. And then if you want, this is my buddy Nick. He goes by Medium Build, and he's an artist, indie artist who's really got really good music, and I enjoy his stuff. And he's been a homie, so he's been a homie for a minute, and it's good to see him creating and putting videos out there. And he's got signed to a record deal and the whole gamut, but really cool artist. But his name is Nick, goes by Medium Build. And then Jesse Driftwood is like one of my favorite creators. But I'm digressing. I just got, yeah, okay, back to it. Here we go. I'm going into YouTube Analytics or YouTube Studio. Boom. And then let's see here. And then what I want to do is go into Analytics. Boom. Now, as you can see, here is my top 3 for me. When I say top 3, I'm meaning views, watch hours, and subscribers. That's what I mean when I say top 3 for me. So this is what the channel's done in the last 28 days. I've gotten 17,000 views, 104 hours of watch time, and 31 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. That's what I've gotten in the last 28 days, which is awesome. And then here is some of my top performing content in that 28 days. So, but let's go ahead and do a comparison. Oh, actually, let me go back. I like to control this and go to custom and then do it to this week. So I'm doing it from here to here and then hitting apply. Now this is what the channel's done in the last week. I've gotten 3,000 views, 24 watch hours, and 2 new subscribers, which is freaking awesome. So to the 2 new subscribers that I got, thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I greatly appreciate you, and I appreciate all the people that tune in and subscribe. Now, my channel has hit a little uptick the previous couple weeks, so this is what I would consider like a little below average of what my channel is usually doing. Anywhere from 5 to 10 subscribers is what I've been clocking for the last couple of weeks. 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 5 weeks now. I've been getting at least 5 to 10 plus subscribers. And awesome. So this is a little bit kind of a lull, I would say, for where I'm at. And it makes sense because here's why. I haven't really dropped a new video in quite some time. I did that Huckberry Box video, and that's the last video I've done. I've put out some shorts, but they're just chopped up long form videos of like my lives and other videos. So not really any fresh stuff being put on my channel. So yeah, it's, you know, and I have to apologize if you see me like looking over here. I apologize. I'm looking at my monitor and I'm just noticing that I'm totally I can talk about it. I don't have a problem with making eye contact. But if you see, I've been looking at my monitor, so I apologize. I'm going to do my best to stay focused on the lens. Look down the barrel of the gun, Jason. Just do it. It's okay. You're going to be okay. So, yeah, but this is what the channel's done this week. Here has been the best performing videos, which are shorts this week. And yeah, it's a little bit of a lull. I have to be honest, a little bit of a lull, but that's okay. What I do like seeing is that some of these videos down here are some of my older videos. They're starting to get a little bit of attraction to them, which is kind of neat. It's kind of neat seeing that when you get these older videos performing kind of well. It's like, wow, I didn't realize that, but yeah. Now, what I like to do is compare it to the previous week. So I go into advanced mode up here. I just want to make sure that, let me see here. Let me just make sure. Let me minimize that. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. All right. I want to make sure that my settings are okay. So yeah, I go into advanced mode up here. And now what I do is I go into comparison up here. You add a comparison. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go period over period and hit add. So I added it. Everything in the blue is this week. Everything in the purple is the previous week. So the previous week I got 4,460 views versus this week where I got 3,159. Then I go to watch time. I'm going over the top 3 for me. This is what I'm comparing. I got 24 this week for watch hours, and the previous week I got 30. So that's dope. And then let's go into subscribers. So the previous week I got 6 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. This week I got 2, which is still pretty freaking awesome. So whoop whoop. Yeah. And then that's it. That is the top 3. And then that's what I look at and that's what I compare. So as you can see, being completely vulnerable and transparent with my channel, and you can see kind of what's been going on behind the scenes of what's going on with my channel. And I think the lull of the growth is just because I haven't been posting to my channel that much, and I haven't done a video in a minute, and I'm hoping to have this iVlog video done and dropped. It's about the iPhone 17 Pro Max, so it's relative to what's been popping off on YouTube. Every channel they've marketed that phone really well because I ended up getting one. I'm like, man, I want that phone. So yeah, there's been tons of videos about the phone. So all right, and then that is all I have to compare. So then I like to geek out on a couple other things. So I will just end the comparison, remove comparison. And then what I like to look at is just basically geography, see where people are tuning in at. So we got all over the world, which is really cool. Majority, United States, then United Kingdom, then we got Germany, Canada, Australia, Indonesia, South Africa, Ireland, India, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden. Yeah, so there we go. Worldwide, baby. That's awesome. All right. And then I go to viewer age. And this is fun to kind of see. And it's kind of spread out a little bit more. Normally, I mean, that is normal, I guess. 25 to 35% are the 24 to 34-year-olds that are watching my content. 35 to 44 is usually the second piece of the pie. Third is 18 to 24, but it looks like not this week. Let's see. Yeah, so this week it's 45 to 54, a little uptick in the age group that I'm in. So that's kind of fun. And then you have 18 to 24-year-olds. Then you got 55 to 64, and this is awesome. 65 plus viewing my videos. That fires me up. So that makes me happy. People that old would want to tune in, and that old, sorry, forgive me. People of that age that want to tune in and listen to what I have to say is pretty cool. All right, now let's go to gender. This, 75 to 80% always male viewership, 20 to 30% female viewership. And then let's go device types. Okay, device types, always mobile phone taking the top spot. Computer, TV, then tablet are third place. But operating system, now this has been between Apple and Android, basically. So Apple had the top spot for a little bit, but Android's been holding the top spot for several months now. So, and let's see if they're still, yep, Android still on top, but almost close enough to be competitive, I would say. Normally it's been blown out of the water as far as like, but Android's on top, which is cool. Shout out to all my Android users. Yeah, whoop whoop. All right, that is, and then after I look at all of those kind of cool things that I geek out on, I go ahead and look at the top content during this time period. And it's this video, Finding Grace. I got 1,000 views with this little short that I did. And then just looking at it, let's see here. This is the other stuff that's kind of interesting going in here, showing how it's viewed and how people are watching it. Engagement. So 509 engaged, unique viewers is 504, which I got to figure out what that means. If any of you solid YouTube experts out there are tuning in, just let me know what unique viewers versus engaged viewers means. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but let's see what that's about. So channel average, Finding Grace, likes versus dislikes. Let's see here. We got 10 likes, 1 dislike. Well, you know, I always question whether or not, which dislikes are going to happen. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea or coffee or whatever the case may be. So people might get annoyed when they read the title and they tune in and they're like, what is this guy even talking about? So I get it. I've already had multiple people not attack me. I don't want to sound defensive or anything, but voice their frustrations with the way that I create and long-winded I am and talk about things that are just considered nonsense in a sense. But again, I create the content I like to create, and I put it out to all of you the way that I am and who I am. So it's very authentic and real to me. So what you see is what you get. But let's take a look at another video. Let's see this video. We got any dislikes? No likes either. What about this video? We got 8 likes, 1 dislike. So there's somebody out there just disliking my stuff. That's okay. What about this one? Yep, 8 likes, 1 dislike. Pretty on par. Somebody's just, what about this one? Ooh, 10 no dislikes. Well, thank you for not disliking every video I do. That's fun. Let's see here. I don't know why I'm looking at this, but I didn't know this thing was real. I can see actually people disliking it, so I'm finding this kind of fun. 11 likes, no dislikes. Whoop whoop. Now we're clocking. Let's see if I can get to a regular video, like the Huckberry box. 9 likes, no dislikes. Yay! That's just not a short. Is there any more videos? Let's see. This one, 1 like, 0 dislikes. Well, cool. That's kind of fun. I like doing that. That was fun. All right, let's go back. Let's see something like this video. Talking about the 90 hard. This video's gotten 1,000 views, 1,000.3, 5.9 watch hours, 1 subscriber, which is cool. Reach, 55,000 impressions, 1.1K from views from impressions, watch time 5.17. Click-through rate 2%. I don't know what that means. So engagement, watch time 5.9 average. Average view duration 16 seconds. How long is this video? It's a 3-minute video and the average person tunes in for 16 seconds. That's humbling. Maybe just like short form content is like me. Maybe I'm the type of creator that should be creating just short form stuff. It's like maybe because I'm not, I don't know. I got to think about this because never mind. I'm not changing who I am to appease this, I guess. I mean, I don't want to sound like a jerk and say, well, the people tuning in don't matter. Because they do. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. It's just, I like creating the content I like to create. So, but I like geeking out on these. So this is helpful and interesting to know as well. Let's try another long form video. What about this one? That one, let's go engagement. 28 seconds, I pumped it up a little. That one got him a little more, I would say. That's cool. That's a 2-minute, 46-second video. All right, let's see if another one. What about this mouse video? It's 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Let's see what the engagement was. Whoa. 2 minutes, 8. Oh no, that's a 6-minute. That's a 6-minute video. Okay. I was going to say, whoa. Okay. So it was showing me the average view duration is 2 minutes, 18. That's pretty good. Considering what I just looked at on the other videos. 6-minute video, get 2 minutes of average view durations. That was kind of a funner video. I got a little bit more, that was a little bit more historical type video. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're watching this later, greatly appreciate you tuning in. It's been a good week. It's been a good weekend. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. For the new subscribers, appreciate you. For all those supporting me, and I appreciate all of you as well. So, and shout out to my boy Judah for killing it, getting first place on his pumpkin artwork, which is awesome. And then another shout out to my boy Joseph for sending me a little gift. And some stickers and a really awesome note, man. I appreciate you, dude. And I'm excited. I'm excited because there's some cool things coming down that I'm excited about. And I can't really talk about it right now, but I'm super excited. I'm going to wrap up this iPhone video and get that out tonight. I probably won't release it until tomorrow, but I'm going to get it dialed tonight. So I'm close. I've been working on it sporadically, and I put a lot of energy in it today and got some headway on it, but just got to fine tune it a little bit more. So Thank you guys. Appreciate you. And with that, I will catch you on the next one. Let me go ahead and I got to end this thing. So, which is a little different than I normally can end it. I got to hit this. All right.